This is the best part. For real, like the anticipation of everything. I can work on it all morning. For real, but the best part is the anticipation. We're like, is it going to work? That's the question. You can build it all day long, but is it really going to work?
With an attitude of servitude and a mind of servitude, and they can lead them.
Good morning and welcome to hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to seven, and the creator of what is going to be the #1 most watched morning show in the world. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? Dude, today is Wednesday, CMA Day. That's right, today is Wednesday, November 18th, 2020. And what's crazy is today is the very first and the very last time it'll ever be Wednesday, November 18th, 2020. So I want to make sure we make the absolute most, and I do mean the absolute most of this absolutely incredible day. Fair enough? I love Wednesdays, man. They're busy days for me. I've got CMA first thing in the morning, which is great. I've got my 800% club, my new dealers that have just joined into the group. I've got them a little bit later this afternoon. I've also got my hashtag Rise and Grind elite members on Wednesday, but it all starts off with this powerful like 30 minutes that I get to spend with you. That's what I absolutely love the most about my Wednesdays and pretty much all my days, all my mornings, is spending my mornings with you. Listen, we're in a series this week. We've been in this series called The Morning Five simple steps to an extraordinary life, right? 5 simple steps to an extraordinary life. And we've been breaking them down this week. What do those steps look like? What are the steps? Why are they important? So on and so forth. So if you've missed the first couple episodes of this week, that's all right. Don't worry. We'll get you caught up. If you're new here, we're super glad to have you. My name is Glenn Lundy. Not only am I the host of hashtag Rise and Grind, I'm also the creator of the hashtag Rise and Grind group right here on Facebook. You can find that. Just search hashtag Rise and Grind. We would love for you to join our group. It's over 30,000 members in there, and it's nothing but motivation, education, inspiration. That's it, man. That's all you're going to get when you're part of the hashtag Rise and Grind group. But hey, this series that we've been doing this morning or this week on the Morning Five, it's really near and dear to my heart. Like, it's so serious about the power of a morning routine. It's completely changed my life. Having a powerful morning routine has literally completely changed my life. And it can do the same thing for you as well. It's why I get so jacked up and so excited about it. So yesterday we discussed steps 1 and 2, right? Step 1 is never hit that snooze button. That's step 1, right? Never hit that snooze button. Hitting the snooze button can cause relationship issues. It can cause physical issues. It can cause all kinds of problems. It is a lie. It is the devil's way of trying to convince you that a few more minutes of rest is going to actually make you feel more rested. So the snooze button is the devil. All right, there you go. You heard it here first. The snooze button is the devil. Never hit the snooze button. Step 2 is to not touch your phone first thing in the morning. That's right. I know it's hard. You got all the little apps and all the little notification and all the things that you want to do. And we talked about this yesterday a little bit on why this is important that you stay away from this thing first thing in the morning, right? And we kind of touched on the addictive side of our phones, and we did a little addiction test, and some of you passed the test, some of you did not pass the test, but ultimately these phones have invaded our space on such a massive level, and there are ramifications to that, especially first thing in the morning. So we talked about that a little bit yesterday. We're going to talk about that a little bit more today. I want to give you a separate addiction test. We did an addiction test yesterday with a bunch of questions, but here's the real addiction test. The next time you go for an extended stay in the restroom, can you leave your phone on the counter? And if so, does leaving your phone on the counter change the amount of time on your extended stay in the restroom? Yeah, it changes. Try it. You'll find out right away whether or not you're addicted to that sucker. Listen, we briefly talked about some of the health risks that come along with our phones, right? We talked about this thing called frequent focused reactions, that we've been programmed for these frequent focused reactions. Frequent focused distractions. And we also dove into this story. We dove into this story of the 3 little pigs and how important it is to build our foundations, our solid foundations, not just for us, but for others. But listen, here is the cold, hard truth. I'm going to give it to you straight this morning. I hope I don't offend you this morning. I hope nobody gets mad at me. I hope you'll stick with me. I hope all of those things, okay? But here is the cold, hard truth of the matter when it comes to our phones first thing in the morning. There is nothing that you are about to see first thing in the morning that you are ready for. You are simply not ready for what you are about to see when you grab your phone first thing in the morning. Listen, utopia does not await you in your phone. I promise. Do you know what utopia means? Utopia means this ideal, perfect place, right? This ideal, perfect existence, right? That's not what exists in your phone. Utopia does not await you. What awaits you on your phone is maybe some bad reviews if you're in the business world. You're concerned whether or not people like you or don't like you. There's going to be a bunch of piles of, emails, different emails that you're going to get, notifications. There's also going to be like a bunch of ads, right? There's going to be ads that are going to pop up on your phone trying to sell you something or distract you in that way. You're going to have a bunch of junk, right? A bunch of junk that's going to come flying at you in your spam and all kinds of different areas. Of course, you're going to have politics, right? Politics are going to exist. They're going to try to sway you one way or another to make you feel something or something else. There's ultimately going to be some division in your phone. People that are going to believe different things, that are going to stand for different things, that feel like their opinion maybe might be different than yours. That's going to exist in your phone. Of course, there's going to be fighting. There's going to be fighting that's going to be in violence, right? That you're going to see on your phone. There's going to be destruction is going to exist in your phone. All of those things are what exist in your phone. And I'm just here to tell you that first thing in the morning, you're not ready for that. You see, all of these things will ultimately drain your energy. They will completely drain and shift, which is important to understand. They can drain and shift your energy, completely take you to a different place, from a good mood to a bad mood, right? All of those things can happen, and they can happen quickly. You see, on a vibrational level, all right, we're gonna be talking a little deep this morning. On a vibrational level, your ability to block out all things negative, first thing in the morning, right? Your ability to block out all things with a negative frequency for 1 hour. That's all we're asking for. For 1 hour, it will completely change the course of your life. Listen to me on this, friend. I know some of you are like, well, I'm a night person. I don't have an hour in the morning. I got my kids. I got to do this. I got to rush. I can't get up that early. I got to get 8 hours of sleep. Whatever. I've heard it all, and I get it, dude. I get it. And I want you. I want you to sleep 8 hours. I do. I want you to sleep 10 if you want to. As long as you can find an hour every single day in the morning to yourself before you jump into the phone to build that solid foundation of your mind, your body, and your spirit. As long as you can find that time, I don't care how you do it. Dude, I'm telling you, it will completely transform everything in your life. I'm speaking from experience, from a homeless deadbeat, right? To fulfilling one of my wildest dreams, being featured in a major publication yesterday. It all changed when I started to change my morning. The connections and the relationships that I now have with people like Karen Simpson and Tabby Negrit and Tabitha and Shauna Carsale, right? And Kim Fair and Joel Tomlinson and Wes Storm. All of those relationships, they all stemmed from just taking the time first thing in the morning to create that foundational strength that you need in order to be able to tackle the world that's coming at you, my friend. Listen, it will change the course of your life. It's truly that important. You can go out into the world and literally dominate. Dude, you can dominate. You can completely stand out. 100%. You can attract wealth and success. You can attract abundance into your life. You can do all of those things if you simply do not touch your phone first thing in the morning. Put in the work that we're going to talk about a little bit today, right? Build up your shield so that you can ultimately connect with Source. Then and only then are you ready to tap into your greatness. Let's dance, my friends. Can we dance on that note? Can we dance on that note? Can we bring it? How about that? Y'all with me? Come on now. For those of you that know, And those of you that don't know, this is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. That's right, I need you to hit that share button because I believe if we can change the way you start your day, it'll make a massive impact on this planet. And sometimes all it takes to change the way somebody starts their day is for you to hit that share button, Mike Overfelt. For you to hit that share button, Janelle Griego and Cindy Conley-Ratkovich, Mr. Brad Smith and Kimberly Garner. It could change the way somebody starts their day and make a massive impact in their life. Listen, this is also the part of the show where I say good morning to you and you say good morning to me. Whether you're watching live or you're watching on replay, say what's up. I will say what's up back. If you're on the podcast, say what's up there. If you're watching on YouTube, say what's up there. If you're watching at 5:30 a.m. Pacific time, say what's up there. Wherever you can say what's up. Say what's up, I'll say what's up back. How you doing, Archie K? What's up, Tina Bacon? Spencer Nicholson is in the house this morning. Great to see you, Mr. Nicholson. What's up, James Gavin? Bruce Pulver, Rick Tamburino. I see Liza Myers Bortis is up in here this morning. What's up, Eddie Brown? Scott Simon, Suzanne Wall, Susan Rose is in here. Tisha White, Vicki Everett, Michael Guthrie, Heather Brown. This is also the part of the show where I need you to do me a favor. I need to feel your energy. We're going to interact by you dropping a like or a heart or some type of emoticon. Let me know how you're feeling this morning. I can feel that. You can connect with me in a physical realm by dropping one of those. So give me a little check-in. What's up, Corey Rains, Vicki Everett, Amy Bricker, Steph Rain, Joss is up in here. What's up, Emily Gowler? Great to see you. This is also an awesome time to let you guys know that the new hashtag Rise and Grind Interactive Planner is ready for pre-order. What's up, Jess Gentry, Greg Bancroft? It's ready for pre-order. All you got to do is go to riseandgrindplanner.com. You can pre-order those now. They'll start to ship on Black Friday. All planners that are pre-ordered, I will write a personal message right there in the cover for you. If anybody's looking to get bulk planners for your teams, message me on the side. We've got some bulk rate discounts. We've also got all kinds of new gear out there right now on hashtag Rise and Grind, at GlennLundy.com. We got all kinds of new gear out. The winter lineup's out. Look at Don Sankey looking good in his new sweatpants and his new tee. We got all kinds of new hoodies like this one and the one I'm wearing now. Like all kinds of good stuff. So go check that out at GlennLundy.com. What's up, Kevin Feedley? He said it is ordered for me and ready to go. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Tony Tito Washington? Great to see you this morning. I saw Krista Gonzalez is up in here this morning too. What's up, Krista? Great to see you. We got Tabitha Walls in the house. Melvin Rodriguez. My goodness, I love it. Everybody's up in here on hashtag Rise and Grind. Let's wrap this up. Man, let's wrap this part up so we can dive in. Y'all ready? Let's do it. How about that song, Tony? I know you like that. Is Sean Galler up in here too? Did I just see that Sean Galler's up in here too? I think I just saw that. That's pretty cool. And Dottie Spears is up in here. My goodness, all kinds of people up in here on hashtag Rise and Grind. Listen, this week we're talking about the morning five simple steps to an extraordinary life. If you can just do these 5 simple things, I promise you it will make a profound impact in your life. I promise you. Charity Davis, I promise you. Now listen, if you want to learn more about this, you can go to themorning5.com. That's right, go to themorning5.com. You can download a free ebook that talks about all the things that we're talking about this week here on hashtag Rise and Grind. But if you want to go back, you want to read it, you want to learn more, you're welcome to go do that. There's also, when you go to that website, when you go to themorning5.com, you're going to see a 67-day challenge that exists on that page. And the way the 67-day challenge works is if you can do the morning 5, if you can do the morning 5 every single day for 67 days, do the 5 things, post online that you did it each day, and at the end, send me a quick little video letting me know how it impacted and changed your life. I will send you a bunch of free gear. I'll send you a hoodie, I'll send you a t-shirt, I'll send you a water bottle, I'll send you a bunch of free gear if you can complete the 67-day challenge, because I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is. I know it'll make a massive impact in your life. All right, fair enough. You can learn more about that at themorning5.com. I personally am starting over today, day 1 of the 67-day challenge. That's right, day 1 for me, Glenn Lundy, of the 67-day challenge. Why am I starting over? Well, I am starting over because step 4 of the morning 5, step 4 tends to be my biggest challenge. I get up and I get moving, but really physically working out and working out hard every day, even when I'm traveling, even when I'm on the road, even when I've got, things going on in the morning, so on and so forth. That's my hardest one to stay 100% consistent with. So I'm starting over today, day 1 of 67. I'm going to make sure to post every day. You're going to see in my personal, hold me accountable, please. I will post every day my physical for the next 67 days. I really have got to get a hold of that, especially as I'm getting a little bit older, right? You know what we got to do. So hold me accountable. I'm going to be posting. But one thing I don't have a problem with is I don't have a problem hitting the snooze button, which is step 1 of the morning 5. I'm super good at that. I don't have a problem touching my phone first thing in the morning, which is step 2 of the morning 5. I'm super good at that. And step 3 is my jam. Gratitude and goals. Writing down the things that we are thankful for and then writing our goals on top of that. That is step 3 of the morning 5. I suggest you write 10 things that you're thankful for, followed by your goals. And I know that sounds like 2 steps, but it's actually just 1. Let me tell you why. Many people will tell you to write down your goals. Goals without gratitude. If you write down your goals without writing down your gratitudes first, goals without gratitude can actually create the opposite effect. It can start to make you feel less than, make you feel like you haven't achieved the things that you were supposed to achieve, like you don't have what it takes, like you haven't come far enough, right? When we start off by going, I wish I had, and I want more of, and I wish my house was bigger, and I wish I had more money, it can actually shift your frequency to a negative frequency versus a positive frequency. Doing your gratitude first before you write your goals down shifts that for you. It shifts the frequency. When we start thinking about how much we've accomplished, the things we do have in our lives, when we get to that point where we're grateful for where we are, and then we start to dream and reach out at the possibilities of more, the frequency is now a positive frequency instead of a negative frequency, and you can literally expand. The universe will expand around you to help you achieve those goals. You see, you have to create a safe place within which within. You have to create a safe place which within you can expand on your dreams. That's what gratitude does. Hear me out on this, see? Science says when we express gratitude and receive the same, our brain releases dopamine and serotonin, the 2 crucial neurotransmitters that are responsible for our emotions, and they make us feel good. They enhance our mood immediately, making us feel happy from the inside. Now, some of you might say, well, what is dopamine? Dopamine is a type of neurotransmitter. Your body makes it and your nervous system uses it to send messages between nerve cells. That's why it's sometimes called a chemical messenger. Dopamine plays a role in how we feel pleasure. Gratitude releases dopamine. Are you following me here? Are you following the science behind what I'm talking about here? Gratitude releases a hormone that makes you feel better. It also releases something called serotonin. Now, serotonin is the key hormone that stabilizes our mood, feelings of well-being, and happiness. This hormone impacts your entire body. It enables brain cells and other nervous system cells to communicate with each other. You see, serotonin also helps with sleeping, eating, and digestion. So now your oh, I'm just writing down the things that I'm thankful for being positive. Science is showing you that it releases dopamine that's going to make you feel better from the inside out. And it's also going to release the serotonin that's going to help you sleep, that's going to help make you feel better, that's going to do all of those things. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Dude, this isn't some woo-woo stuff. This is science. So when you shift your frequency to that positive place, and then we start to step into our dreams, we can really throw some freaking rocket fuel on your goals. You feel me? Now listen, on the other side of that, negativity releases a hormone called norepinephrine. That's right. Try to say that twice. Norepinephrine. And what norepinephrine does is it slows your heart rate, high blood pressure. It can cause high blood pressure. It can cause irregular heartbeats. It can cause confusion. It can cause anxiety, shortness of breath. It can cause headaches, nausea, and vomiting. Negativity in your mind, when you see something negative, read something negative, respond to something negative, when you get to that point, it will release all of that, those stress indicators into your body. It is so incredibly unhealthy. Negativity, from a scientific standpoint, is so incredibly unhealthy. This is why we got to stay off our phone first thing in the morning, and we got to make sure we dive into gratitude to set the tone, release the dopamine, release the serotonin, get ourselves feeling good so that our energy and our frequency can now create positive as we move towards our goal. You see, the purpose of step 3 is to get you aligned mentally with how far you've come, physically with chemical releases, and spiritually. You see, the Bible talks about this as well. The Bible says, the Bible talks about this as well. The Bible says it this way. It says it this way, right? So the Bible says what's called the Lord's Prayer. It says, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. I want you to see the system here. There's a system. You see, the system starts off by giving thanks. Then after we give thanks, immediately we shift over, right? And we ask. Gratitude. And then we ask. So listen, science is telling you that this is real, right? Science is telling you that if you start your day in gratitude, you can literally shift your frequency. Science is telling you it will affect you physically, mentally, and ultimately spiritually. Science is telling you you can expand out and reach your dreams if you will do this one particular practice. You can envision a new life for yourself. Even successful people, some of the most successful people in the world, will tell you this same thing. The more thankful I became, the more my bounty increased. That's because for sure, what you focus on expands. When you focus on the goodness in life, you create more of it. Listen, I am challenging you. Don't hit the snooze. Don't touch your phone. And take the time to write down the things that you're thankful for before you lean into your goals. Now, some of you might say, okay, great, Glenn, I get it. I get the gratitude part. I need some help with the goals. How do I write a goal? What's the best way to achieve a goal? What does that system look like? And that's what we're going to dive into tomorrow here on hashtag Rise and Grind. So make sure you come back for that. Listen, my friend, I believe in you so deeply. I care about you so deeply. I want you to win so deeply. I truly do. That's why I show up here every single day. It's me and you, all right? I'm going to run with you. You don't have to do this by yourself. But see, I need you to understand something. The reason I love you so much, the reason I care about you so deeply is because you are my brother and sister. You see, we're both children of God, the God of the universe, the God that made everything. And that God made you to be the best version of yourself that you could possibly be. Not an average version, not a little bit above average or a little bit below, but the actual, best version of you that you can be. And in order for us to tap into that, we have to have a powerful morning routine. A morning routine that's going to set you up for success so you can go out and make an impact in other people's lives. So these decisions you're making to not snooze, to not touch your phone, to write down your gratitude and goals, all these decisions, they matter. They make an impact. They make an impact on your friends, on your family members, on your coworkers. Shoot, you showing up here this morning made an impact on me. And I, for one, absolutely love you for it. I do. If nobody's told you that yet today, I want to be the first. Dude, I stinking love you, Nathaniel Banks. You my boy, Blue. You my boy. Love you, Kim Wilson. Love you, Rick Tamburino and Angela Hastings. I love all y'all. Get out there, have an amazing day today. If you haven't done so already, hit the share button on your way out. Go grab yourself a planner before you forget, right? The link's right there in the thing, I think. Go ahead and get yourself a planner before you forget. Have an amazing day, but most importantly, come back here again tomorrow morning at 5:30 a.m. because we're going to do this all over again on hashtag Rise and Grind. Have an amazing day. Good morning. What a good song.
Wake up, everybody in the land. Make them all get up and turn the volume up and dance. I'm up like a rooster about my future. Better get used to the routine. I ain't sleep, I'm living the dream. Feeling like I can do anything. Cause this is God's plan. I wake up, I thank the man. Brush my teeth and wash my hands. Then I get back to the grind. Got victory on my mind. Success and dollar signs. Now open all the blinds so they can't block my shine. Cause I am the light. Amen. Going platinum with this anthem for the AM. It take passion, massive action, dedication. We the champions, so it's a celebration. This is our time and that's for sure. Every day we grinding, that's for sure.